This is becoming a less than graceful week in my life, I gotta tell you. Walters and I just made a bet as to whether or not a certain contractor's gonna make it to my house, or has made it. We could find out. I'm giving him 4-1 odds. He's betting that he's there.
Yeah, you don't think so?
I just think my luck has really run south.
Yeah, okay. Your biorhythms are off. The moon's in a weird cycle.
You want to dial up? I'll dial Stever. Steve's the guy that's always on time.
Okay.
The day he's not there, Steve Gerard. He's doing some fabulous work. Not that I'm getting a discount or anything. Don't get the wrong idea.
So what's Steve going to do? Tell us if the other guy is there?
Yeah, he's going to tell us if the person in question's there.
Okay.
Hi, this is Steve.
Steve, hey, it's Drew. We're on the air, by the way.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Good, not bad. Mike Walters and I just made a bet as to whether the other person who's working there today has made it to the house yet.
No, not yet.
No! I gave Mike 4-1 odds that he wouldn't be there.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking for him. But...
Okay. How's everything going, by the way?
Really well.
Great.
Really well.
I'll call you after the show.
Okay.
Hey, Steve, it's Mike. Nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'll have you over to the house. I've got some work as well.
Okay. Sure.
Everyone wants Steve. Thanks, Steve.
All
right, man.
He's the best, I'm telling you.
Oh, that's too funny.
He's a contractor who actually shows it for $5, and I need it. My card's over the limit. Give it to Mark.
Give it to him. Can I give you 4 and save $1 for a
Oh,
pop
man.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'll owe you
just pay Mark.
Welcher?
Here, Mark.
Yeah. Now you owe him $741.
Hey, wait a minute. Mark owes me $50.
Oh, that's funny. That guy is not
so
there.
He's not there.
Oh, that's
This guy,
too
though,
funny.
Steve, he's on time every day. He shows up
that's
when
good.
he says he's showing up, and he leaves when he says he's leaving.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's so rare.
Are
That's
there any? Does
bizarre.
anyone else do that? Because I've had work done on a house before, and it's just, it's incredible. It's
Oh, man.
oh yeah, we'll be done Friday, and then all of a sudden, they're working through the week to finish, and then they disappear for 2 weeks.
Right.
It's like they don't call you or anything. It's like, oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
That stuff you ordered, it didn't come in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a really weird brand.
Yeah, right. I know. They're just gone without explanation. Yeah, oh, God, that happens.
Why is it? I don't. I guess it's because it's just accepted in that industry pretty much that
Seems to
it's
be.
crazy comes up all the time.
Seems to be. Building a house. I mean, the worst kind, building a house. I remember these
Oh, I remember your
painters,
stories about building your house.
Oh, God, yeah. With that builder where everything was crazy. That's where it's crazy came
yeah,
from.
that's exactly. Oh my
It
God!
came from that builder. Remember that?
Weren't they drywalling Coke cans into the wall?
Absolutely. Drew, that's exactly what they were doing. That's exactly what they were doing.
And you went to see how the work was going, and you noticed that there was all this refuse that was being
drywalled
permanently
in.
drywalled into the house.
Absolutely. So when I told him, and I was just like, listen, man, there's drywall and Coke cans in there and every other thing. He was like, I know, it's crazy. That's how he used to talk. And he'd say, these guys, I don't know what to do with them. They do this stuff all the time. It's crazy. And
But that was
his
amazing.
His technique.
It was brilliant, though.
Absolutely.
Because he got you on his side.
Yeah, he sided with me.
Yeah.
He joined me so that we were both angry at what I was bitching about.
Yeah.
Instead of me yelling at my builder.
It's nothing short of brilliant.
Absolutely. And everything it's crazy. I know, it's crazy.
I tell you what, I feel a certain sense of brilliance too about the concept of, instead of scrambling around for tickets to keep your promises, uninviting people. It's so much easier.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, definitely. But talking about those delays, like painters, these painters, what they do, they accept 1 million jobs.
Right.
Then what
And
they do,
half of them don't come through. Probably.
Right, yeah, but then they go, and they don't want to say no to a job, so they accept the job. So what they do, they go to your place, and they start, and they do, a room and a half or 2 rooms or something, or they drop off all their equipment like they're going to be back the next day and pick up on it. And then you're like, okay, great, they're underway. And then they leave. And then when you return home, it's like, they're gone. And it's like, where are they? And the next thing you know, they're not back. Well, they're to the next job the next day. And then 2 weeks later, they're circulating back.
Absolutely.
They do 2 more rooms,
Do you find when people are working at your house, I don't like to be there.
Oh, I don't like to be there.
I like to just come home and all day I think of all the work that's gotten done. And then I get home, and it's like, okay, I'm going to walk in the door.
Right.
And it's going to be all done. This room's going to be fully painted.
Right.
And half the time that you walk in, you go, what? What?
Exactly.
You have to be there.
Or your phone is
No,
ringing all
I
day
can't be
because-
there, Mark. I go insane.
I don't like to be there, but the problem is that if you're not there, you get the phones going off and they're saying like, what do you want to do about the... That's what amazes me. Somebody comes to do something, they invariably run into something else in the process, and they go, we were just doing this thing, we just happened to notice that your something or other is cracked. Now, you could fix that now, or you could, and you're like...
But the flip side, Mike...
Okay, let me think.
I don't think they want you there for one thing. But the flip side is also those times when, you're just kind of looking, watching work or whatever, and all of a sudden, guy knocks the paint over, and there's like a whole can of paint on the floor, on your wood floor, and you're going, and nobody's doing anything, and you go, hey, man, there's a whole thing of paint. Oh, you know what? We're sanding over that. We made a mistake. We have to sand over that anyway, so don't worry about it.
Right.
I don't know if they're making that up half the time or not, but it's like, okay, you're not worried about it. I'm not worried about it.
The funniest thing ever happened to me was, and I've always wondered about this, people come over to work on whatever it is, if they're installing this or fixing this or whatever, you never hear the people that you hire, you never hear them swear. Like when we work on things, how we get mad, right? Because things never go right. So one day I came home, and this guy who was doing all this wallpaper with his wife, he had no idea I was home, and he was this real nice guy. I'm telling you, all I heard was, you goddamn CS. I heard the CS word.
He's yelling at his wife?
He's yelling this. He's by himself. His wife's painting.
He's by himself.
His wife is like in the other room. She's working on another room.
At himself?
Yeah, he's like, I would be like, oh, you goddamn, you know how you get mad at an inanimate object? Well, that's what he's doing. And he's throwing a fit in there. And I mean, every word you could say, he was saying it. So then I left. And when I came back the next time, I made a lot of noise so he'd know I came home. Because he didn't know I was home. And so naturally he's like, oh, hi, Mr. Clark. How you doing? Hey, Johnny, how's everything going? Oh, great. Oh, good.
We know this old guy.
The funniest thing, I thought I was going to die.
I know, I told you the story of this old guy who I lived near his apartment years ago. Actually, like maybe 15 years ago. He had this apartment, and for some reason... Oh, he didn't have an air conditioner, so he left his windows open all the time.
Yeah.
And most of the units had window units. He didn't have any air conditioning. I don't know, probably it cost 5 cents more to have an apartment with it, so he didn't want it. I think he was 88 years old, and he would crank, because his hearing was gone, he would crank porno movies.
Oh, no.
And, I mean, anyone within 2 buildings could hear the most just skankiest porno dialogue you could ever imagine.
Oh, my God, how wild.
And for some reason, everyone thought it was funny and cute because he was so old.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
But his wife was kind of sick at the time, and she was in and out of between a hospital, assisted living. I don't know what the deal was. But anyway, one day I'm walking out, and he's halfway up the walkway, and I hear him calling his wife, who was probably, let's see, he was 88. She was probably 80.
Yeah.
He hauls up and calls her an effing C word.
Really?
Yeah, and they're
wow.
I mean, they're ancient.
That's spectacular.
And
That's
it was
bizarre.
it was like time stopped. I thought, no, that did not just happen. I mean, these are, seem like pretty nice people other than his porn habit.
Yeah, right.
Freaky.
Oh, that is really freaky.
Do you like a porno?
To have it turned up like that. What was her reaction? Do you remember? Was it just stone?
You know what? She acted like he called her that a million times a day.
Probably
She's
does. Yeah, see, he does. That's exactly what
But I
it
had
is.
to sneak inside and act like I hadn't heard that because it would have forever altered our relationship. They knew that I knew that he called her an effing C word.
Right, how it would change everything. Exactly. That's exactly how I felt with this other thing. If that guy knew I had heard him say that, he would have died, But he had no idea I was in the room either. Precious moments, man. Unbelievable.